Hello friends of Golf Course Quality Fertilizer. I've been getting a lot of questions about color lately, and I wanted to describe what's going on, and we're having a unique situation coming up next week where we can help remedy that color a little bit. And so the main culprit of the color that we've been having, like where it's a little off, and if you look across, I mean, it doesn't look bad, it looks pretty good, right? But right after we mow it, we see, man, boy, it really looks like a yellowish when we're mowing it and things like that. And the main culprit right now is the seed head stems dying. And so all these seed head stems down here are going brown, and that's the round, hard little stems that are down in the ground, and they're dying. So that gets all this color, gets thrown off with all this. And so when you mow it, of course, then you're exposing more to seed. And we are seeing some diseases as well popping up in here. So next week, be real careful. This is a little bit of leaf spot in here, which is pretty common when you start digging down. But that main culprit of why the color is looking goofy is that those seed head stems that are dying and leaving you with big brown stems up top, okay? And so the tip for next week, this is a great little opportunity with the cooler weather and the frequent rains. And so make sure that you're not raining in between or watering between those rains. Remember, the disease pressures are starting to kick on. But what I would do is I'd mow the lawn at my normal height, and then I would mow it right behind that with one notch lower, and you'll notice it's gonna look really bad when you do that, and you're gonna see a lot of these seed head stems actually popped up and on the ground, because it'll pull some of them up while you're doing that slightly lower height of cut, and then as time goes on from there, it'll take about a week or so, but you'll notice that when you start mowing it back to your normal height right after that, and that's what you'll do, just drop it down for one mow and then come back up. If it's really fuzzy, then maybe do it one extra mow at that shorter height to kind of clean things up, but then bump it back up to your normal height. And with it being real cool next week, take advantage of that situation to do so. And then now when your grass is growing, it's gonna have that greener look all the time because all your seed heads are gonna be chomped down a little bit lower, and you'll actually physically pull a bunch of them up and get rid of them. And so there's a little tip for next week. You'll have to do a double cut next week if you want to get that greener color. Make sure you're getting your mid-June application down or your June application down, especially with that cooler weather, and especially if your yard's been struggling, it'll help it recover. I say it's never too late to do certain things. If it's middle of July and we get another cool spell and you still haven't got your mid-June down, that'd be about the last time I'd put that one down. But if we had it there, I'd still put that mid-June down. And so once we're past that and getting into August, well, then it is too late. So, but it does do a lot of benefits. And if you want your yard to look good, you want to utilize these little timings. Thanks for listening.